First Chronicles, the 13th chapter, verses 1 through 12. And David consulted with the captains of the thousands and the hundreds, and with every leader. And David said unto all the congregation of Israel, if it seem good unto you, and that it be of Yahweh, let us send abroad unto our brethren everywhere that are left in the land of Israel, and with them also to the priests and to the Levites which are in the cities and the suburbs, that they may gather themselves together unto us. And let us bring again the ark of our El to us. For we inquire not at it in the days of Saul. And all the congregation said that they would do so, for the thing was right in the eyes of all the people. So David gathered all Israel together from Shire of Egypt even unto the land of Hemath, to bring the ark of El from Kiriath Yearim. And when they had came unto the threshing floor of Chittim, Uzzah put forth his hand to hold the ark, for the oxen stumbled. And the anger of Yah was kindled against Uzzah, and he smote him, because he had put his hand to the ark, and there he died before El. This is just how serious the Most High was. Touch it, you die. Boom, boom, boom. Ain't no, you know.
If you weren't.
If you weren't.
Right.
High priest or of the sons of Aaron.
Right.
1 Samuel, 4th chapter, verses 10 through 11. And it says, and the Philistines fought, and Israel was smitten, and they fled every man to his tent. And there was a great slaughter, for there fell of Israel 30,000 footmen. And the ark of El was taken, and the two sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, were slain. Go to the 5th chapter, verses 1 through 12. And the Philistines took the ark of El and brought it to Ebenezer unto Ashdod. When the Philistines took the ark of El, they brought it into the house of Dagon and set it up by Dagon. And when they of Ashdod arose early in the morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of Yah. And they took Dagon and set him in his place again. And when they arose early on tomorrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of Yah. And the head of Dagon was both, and the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshboard. Only the stump of Dagon was left to him. Therefore, neither the priest of Dagon nor any that came into Dagon's house tread on the threshboard of Dagon in Ashdod until this day. 6th verse. But the hand of Yah was heavy upon them of Ashdod, and he destroyed them, and he smote them with emeroids, even Ashdod and the coast thereof. And when the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, they said, the ark of El of Israel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us and upon Dagon our God. As the ark of El came to Ekron, the Ekronites cried out, saying, they have brought about the ark of El of Israel to us to slay us and our people. So they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines and said, send away the ark of the El of Israel, and let it go again to its own place, that it slay us not and our people. For there was a deadly destruction throughout all the city, and the hand of Yah was very heavy there. And the men that died not were smitten with, and the men that died not were smitten with emeroids, and with the cry of the city went up into heaven. The 6th verse of the 6th chapter, verses 1 through 21. And the ark of Yah was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priests and the diviners, saying, what shall we do to the ark of Yah? Tell us wherewith we shall send it to his place. And they said, if we send away the ark of El of Israel, if we send it not empty, but in any wise return him a trespass offering, then ye shall be healed, and it shall be known that to you why his hand is not removed from you. Then said they, what shall be the trespass offering which we shall return to him? They answered, 5 golden emeroids and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines, for one plague was on you and all, and on your lords. Wherefore then do ye hearken your hearts, as the Egyptians and Pharaoh had hardened their hearts, when he had wrought wonderfully among them? Did they not let the people go, and they depart? Now therefore make a new cart, to make 2 milking kine, of which there had come no yoke, to tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them. And the ark of Yah, and take the ark of Yah, and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of the gold, which ye return for him a trespass offering, in the coffers by the side thereof, and send it away, that it may go. And see if it goeth up by the way of the coast of Beth-Shemesh. Then he have done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it was not his hand that smote us, it was a chance that had happened to us. And the men did so, and they took the milking kine and tied them to the cart, and set up their calves at home. And they laid the ark of Yah upon the cart, and the coffers of mice of gold, and the images of their emeralds. And the kine took straightway to the way of Beth-Shemesh, and went along the highway, going as they went, and turned aside not to the right hand nor to the left. And the lords of the Philistines went after them unto the borders of Beth-Shemesh. And they of Beth-Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley, and they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark, and rejoiced to see it. And the cart came into the field of Joshua, a Beth-Shemeshite, and stood there where there was a great stone, and they clave to the wood of the cart, and offered the kine a burnt offering unto Yah. And the Levites took down the ark of Yah, and the coffer that was in it, wherein the jewels of gold were, and put them on a great stone. And the men of Beth-Shemesh offered burnt offerings and sacrificed the same day unto Yah. And when the 5 lords of the Philistines had seen it, they returned to Ekron that same day. And he smote the men of Beth-Shemesh, because they had looked into the ark of Yah. Even he smote of the people 50,000, 70 men. And the people lamented, because Yah had smitten many of the people with a great slaughter. And the men of Beth-Shemesh said, Who is able to stand before the holy El of Israel? And to whom shall he go up from us? And they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kiriath-Yearim, saying, The Philistines have brought again the ark of Yah. Come down and fetch it unto you. What's wrong with those 2 stories there? Because the Creator had given a law. If you weren't of the what? Priesthood out of Aaron. If you touch it, you won't die. Right?
Right.
Now, the men of Beth-Shemesh, who were Israelites, they what?
They was not of the priesthood.
They were not priesthood, so they came in. You know, I know some, well, I don't say black folks are. But, you know, you weren't even supposed to look upon the vessels of it. And what? And the Creator what? He smote them. Was it 50,000 and 70 men that died? Now, how is it that he gonna smite the Israelites, but he didn't smite the Philistines? Because if the ark had went into the Philistines' hand in the first place, they were supposed to what? They were supposed to have died. Something's wrong with that, ain't it?
No.
Well, no. It's got to be something wrong with that. No, because I'm gonna ask a question, then I'm finished.
That's the question you asked.
No, I'm saying something's wrong with it.
You don't know what's wrong with it?
No, I idea what's wrong with it. Yeah, I know what's wrong with it.
Oh.
But my question is to you all, and I'm finished for the day. How is it then that the Creator can kill 50,000 Israelites and not do the same thing to the Philistines?
That's the question.
That's the question.
But you know the answer.
Oh, I know the answer.
Oh, okay.
I know the answer.
Well, what is the answer?
The answer is.
And the answer is, does anyone want to take a crack at it before I tell you all?
Well, we know the answer.
What is that?
But you're giving the lesson.
No. What's your answer, J-High?
Let Jason answer that.
No, Jason not even back there. Where's Jason?
No. Mess with Jason.
The Israelites knew better. Philistines did.
That's right.
There you go.
They know that.
There you go. They had the law. They knew the law.
Right.
Right.
The Philistines didn't have the law. They didn't know no better.
So they couldn't be judged.
So then the Most High couldn't have judged them. Or he put plagues upon them,
Right.
but he didn't kill them.
Right.
Couldn't kill him.
Kill him.
So,
Couldn't kill
and the moral of this story is,
That's story.
you today Israelites who know who they are,
Hallelujah.
who know better.
Hallelujah.
If you gonna go out there and do the same thing to those people who don't know better, guess what? You gonna get the worst of this judgment.
Hallelujah.
Right now.
You get the worst of this judgment. No. You can't. None of us here can go back and say that I didn't know.
No, I don't know.
You can't do that no more.
You can't do that.
Once you know the truth, you know the truth.
Oh,
You gotta be proactive.
That's true.
You got to bring upon the battle of Armageddon. The scripture bears this out. So when you say you children of Israel, some people gonna believe you.
That's right.
That's
And they gonna want to be on your side. Some people ain't gonna believe you. Because both of them are what? Wrong. There's not a righteous government on this planet. There's not a righteous government on this planet.
And now,
The
right?
next righteous government that is supposed to be on this planet is supposed to be headed up by who? Righteous Israelites.
Right.
And righteous Gentiles that the Creator them called out. We're going into Passover season, and Monday evening, that is Monday evening, right?
Monday.
We're going to be next door. And we tell a story of Passover. And then there's this one story that says that, I think Holden always gets up and reads of freedom. What is freedom? Freedom. Do any of us know what freedom is? Because if we did, we're not free. No, we're not free. I'm not talking about slavery or anything. I'm not talking about that freedom. I'm talking about spiritually free from this system. We're not free. If we're not free, then our people are not free. Because the world, after you rise up, the world gonna take notice that there is an error.
All right now.
They're gonna take notice.
See that?
When you was at the bottom
Right.
and now you at the top,
Right.
they're gonna believe that, wait a minute, look at these people now. We have smitten them, we have killed them, we've done everything we could to get rid of these people. And yet they continue to multiply,
Right.
and yet also they have the Most High on their side. You can't be, they fight the losing battle.
Optimism.
They fight the losing battle. But let us bring this battle to an end.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
It's up to us, individuals, an organization, and as a collective, a nation of people, to bring it into this nightmare and to this system. We can't worry about the things that can happen to us because they've already happened to us. We can't worry about that. They already happened to us.
Hey.
Our leaders have been assassinated.
Right.
Have we not seen that? Our families have been torn apart.
Yeah.
Have we not seen that? We've been thrown out in the world. Do we not see that? And they taking away all of the, it's not them, but it's the Most High that's taking away all those things that you gotten so accustomed to. So let them cut, because you're going to cry. And the more you cry and cry, that means that the more serious you are and the more sincere you are about your responsibility to the Creator. So let them cut. Let them cut.
We are oppressed people.
Let them
All
cut.
right.
But we are an oppressed people. Guess what? We are the Most High's people.
That's right.
Okay.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Give me a hand, y'all. Give me a hand. Hallelujah. Praise God. Praise God. Hallelujah. We're just about done, and truly we have enjoyed the message given by Brother Jehoshaphat. You know, Brother Jehoshaphat going to always come with something that's relevant, you all. There's something that's relevant. He's going to always come with something that's relevant. So we want to thank him. We want to acknowledge him